IslamZad.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. This is Teacher Hadith. I'm gonna explain connected letters lesson. Why I started with this lesson? Because most of beginner students find this lesson a little hard. So I wanted to make it easier for you, inshallah. So let's start. In English, the letters are written separately, okay? But in Arabic, they don't. The letters connect together to make one word, okay? So the letters connect together to make one word, and one word is separated from the other word. So the letters are only connected inside the same word, okay? You got it? So they connected together inside the word, and between a word and a word, there is a space, okay? Also, as you know, in Arabic, we write and read from right side to left side, okay? Not like English. In Arabic, it's from right to left. That's why we have 3 positions for each letter, or 3 shapes for each letter inside the same word. The option number 1, or the position number 1, when the letter comes in the beginning, okay? It has a shape different from when it comes in the middle and at the end and so on. So the option number 1, when the letter comes in the beginning, okay? In this case, there is nothing before. As we said, we start from right to left. So because it's in the beginning of the word, there is nothing before in the right side. And we connect it to the letter after with an arm or a dash, okay? We draw arm or a dash to connect letters together. So the position number 1, in the position number 1, the letter will have only a left side or a left arm. In the position number 2, which is in the middle, the letter will have 2 arms, okay? From right side and left side, because it's connected from both sides to the letter before and after. You got it? And the position number 3, the letter will have a right arm only. Why? You say it. Why? Why it has a right arm only and it doesn't have a left side? Because there is nothing after it. It's at the end of the word, okay? Okay, for example, let's take an example. For example, the first word in the sentence, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. It consists from 3 letters, Ba, Sin, and Mim. So look here, the Ba is connected with a left arm to Sin. Sin is connected from both sides to Ba and Mim. Mim is connected from right side only because it's the last letter, okay? You got it? So, teacher, why the letters come in this shape? We studied that Ba looks like this, Sin looks like this, and Mim looks like this. Why they are different here? I will explain. So, in most of letters, we have to cut part of the letter to make it connected to the letters before and after, okay? You got it? So we cut, in most cases, we cut the tail of the letter or the left side of the letter. For example, I will give you example to make it easier. For example, Ba. We cut the left part of the letter and it comes like this. Okay? For example, Jim. To connect it, we cut the tail of the letter and it will be like this. For example, Sin. We cut the tail of the letter and it will be like this. And so on. For example, another example, Sad. We cut the tail of the letter and it will become like this. Wow, it's easy, right? It's easier now, right? Let's take another example. Let's say, you say it, Kha. What we will do in Kha? Yes, right. We will cut the left part or the tail of the letter to make it like this. Okay, that's good. Now let's make examples for some letters and put them in the 3 positions that we mentioned before. In the beginning of the word, in the middle of the word, and at the end of the word. For example, the letter Ba. So as we said, we will cut the left part and it will become only a teeth like this. A teeth and a dot on the bottom, okay? Let's make our 3 positions in the beginning. So in the beginning, it will be like this. There's nothing before. That's why it will have a left arm only to connect to the letter after it. In the middle, we said that in the middle, the letter connects from both sides. It have a right arm and a left arm. So a right arm and a left arm. And ba, as we said, it's only a teeth and a dot on the bottom. At the end, it will have a right arm only. Why? Because there is nothing after it, as we said. And the ba will be our normal ba. Why we didn't cut any parts from the ba here? Because there is nothing after it. We don't have to cut the left arm like the other positions. You got it? Okay, so what I wanted to say that I want you to understand this lesson, not to memorize it, not to just memorize letters as it and get confused in them later while you read and practice in Quran. No, understand it now, okay? It's better than memorizing without understanding, okay? Let's take another example and you answer it, okay? Let's start. Bismillah. For example, let's say the letter Jim. It has 3 positions. The first position in the beginning. So there is nothing before and it has a left arm, right. We will cut the left part or the left tail from the letter and it will become like this and a dot on the bottom. In the middle, you answer it. Yes, right. It has both arms, okay? And we already cut the left tail of the letter to make it connected to the left letter or the letter after it from the left side. Right. At the end, okay, at the end, it has a right arm, right? But it doesn't have any arms from the left side. Why? Because nothing after. At the end, Jim at the end has a right arm, but it doesn't have a left arm. Why? Because nothing after it. It's the last letter in the word. That's why it will have its tail or its left side again. It will have a right arm only. Why? Because there is nothing after it. And it will be the full letter without any cutting. Okay? Because we don't have to cut its tail. There is nothing after it to connect with. You got it now? Great. Your homework is to do these letters. Ha, خا سين شين صاد ضاد. So that's your homework.
IslamZad